Okay. Oh, so right now they can hear me? If so, what's up, everybody?
But you don't really know how. Then this thing comes into view. A contest called IGOW2. In a park out in the sun. We'll be flying, having fun. And you'll do some tricks that you only dreamed you could do. Now we're ripping packs together. Power loops, Matty flips forever. I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW. IGOW. I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW. 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 Do you wanna do an orbit? Upside down around the ball. It can be anywhere, at any height we'll find we're really tall. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish I could make you split. Does it have to be an orbit? Yes, it has to be an orbit. Okay, I'll try. Do you wanna do an orbit? Upside down around the peak. I think this trick is overdue. I started scrolling through the Reddit for the week. It gets a little lonely on these packs, just watching my work crash down. I think I got an orbit. I think I got an orbit. Okay, let's fly. Okay, let's fly.
It's cheating.
Really?
I've been waiting for you. from IGOW2.
Hello!
Welcome back to IGOW2.
I was like, where's our chat? What's up to Agilus and Rue? So we've got Smurf in the house. Hey Smurf, how are you? I don't have the chat open, so I cannot see everybody
Oracle,
else.
Barrett, Smurf, Agilus,
Callisto,
Remix,
Barrett. Hey
Rue.
Barrett!
Rue, of course.
and Spit.
What's
Alright
up,
guys,
Spit?
what's up everybody? We're here
What's up?
to recap week number 31. It was Average FPV's challenge called the One Left Challenge. And he actually whooped out just last week, so if he was still in, he would have had to make 2 people fail.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
exciting. We're gonna have to
So-
watch that stream. AK at Drone Zone, AK versus Agilus. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good people racing. It's that Rabbit.
Rab's gonna be there too,
Invitational.
right?
Mhm.
Yep.
He's
Rap's
not
hosting,
racing.
so
Yeah.
he's not
Okay.
racing.
Oh, he's not racing.
They said they would race a little after, but not in like the official race. All right, so let's see how everyone did in Average's week. First, we'll
Jesse is
recap
really quiet.
his challenge.
Testing. Oh, what if I go like this? How's my audio now, audience? Testing. I have a feeling
Well,
that
I would
did
have to
not
turn
help.
this up, right? And turn us down a little.
My beer's probably in.
That's gonna make the videos
Skype.
really loud too. It's max.
Let me know in the comments
max
if
level.
talking up close to my mic is any better. I kind of doubt it. No change. Okay. I mean, I could just yell. Might piss
Yeah,
off
that's
the neighbors because we got a hair salon right upstairs.
I don't think they care. Those neighbors were pretty cool when I met them.
Yeah, they were. Do you remember when she came over?
Yes, oh my god. She was kind of a mess.
How about that?
It was really funny. Anyway,
All right.
We
That
can
should
hear
probably
him.
be
It's
better.
just half volume of Dan and Liz.
Oh, now we're half. We're
No,
half.
he's just half the volume
Oh.
of us. Better.
That was probably it. I turned up the sound. All right.
yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was
Where
gonna
were
say. Yeah, Jesse just became a lot louder in my ears.
Let's go over the videos. First, we were gonna say what go over Average's challenge. So
Hey, Rock!
the idea of his challenge is that you had to fly your whoop with just one hand. So it looks like some people were using like thumb and pointer or thumb and middle finger. The actual guy that he named the challenge after, One Left FPV, flies with his pointer and pinky.
Oh my gosh.
And he really rips, so check out some of his videos. Anyway, so as you can see here.
Yeah, I was just saying, watching his videos, you'd have no idea he's flying with his just one hand.
I would have
those
to
two
do
fingers.
thumb. I think I would go thumb and middle finger actually. Okay, obviously I haven't tried this because it's
That's
too
it.
much of a mind F.
That
So,
actually seems, thumb and middle finger actually seems probably better.
flying with
Yeah,
the-
like that's jiving with my brain because it gives me. I need more of an anchor for my palm, and I kind of want to. I wish we could bring these guys in and interview them. Maybe they kind of give some information in their videos. I haven't seen anything yet.
I know.
But
I haven't
flying
watched
with
it.
one hand, managing 4 channels with a human brain is one thing, but squeezing all 4 channels into 2 fingers.
Right?
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, our brain separates everything into these 2 hands we have since birth. There's 2 different things with 2 hands, and it separates your
Right?
brain power out, kind of divides it nicely. But pushing it onto a single hand, like I have no idea what we're about to. Have you guys seen any of the videos? Did you
I
guys sneak
haven't.
and look at them?
Yeah,
Dan?
I watched them. Well, or not.
Okay, of
most
course
of
you
them.
always do.
Yeah, I was like,
So-
Dan always watches them. I try to wait until Saturday.
Besides
Well-
flying with one hand, you had to fly an acro. You couldn't use any type of mixing in the controller, and you had to fly this path that he explains
So
here.
fly a
You
figure
fly
8
through,
the cube gate.
and then a figure 8, so then you
To
turn,
one side, and then you do a turn.
Right.
go
So
270 through.
To the cube.
So
the other
then after
side.
you do the figure 8, you do another 270 turn,
When you pass the cube, the
go
third time,
through.
you have to go
I
immediately
love this
to a power
scientific
loop,
diagram right
and
here.
then once
Right?
you go to the cube, and you're done. So from the moment you start
Great
flying through
Photoshop
the
representation
cube
right there.
to finishing the power loop through the cube, no bumps.
Awesome.
or taps
Requiring
allowed.
synced footage too
And
is
the last
also
rule
a really sweet
is that
move.
you need a separate
and also
video
important.
view, the stick cam, where you can show that
Right?
you're
You
only
gotta
using
prove that
one
you're
hand.
not cheating, man.
So my
So let's just see Sam do it real
I
quick.
feel like it would be pretty obvious though, even if without the stick cam, because I mean, are you just gonna become a master pilot and be able to fly as well as you do with two hands with one hand in like 4 days?
You could fake it and just like pretend like you were flying.
Oh, is that the hand symbol right there?
Yeah.
I always want to talk about that, but I'm guessing your viewers are hip to the hand signal. To me, that's like the most important part of
Just
finance.
Sign language letters. So,
Alright, so we had a little
there
bit of
was
speeding
no-
up there.
no limit on time and no limit on, or no like constant loop motion or any type of like requirement on how clean the trick had to be. It just had to actually get through
Yeah. And so
the
he
gates without
he
bumping
sped
and
it up
crap tapping.
right until he started the trick. And then
Notice he's doing thumb and middle finger, Liz.
he is. So maybe thumb and middle finger is the way to go on that.
I mean, the guy with only one arm is the authority. We don't get to come
That's
in here
true.
without even trying and then say how the way to actually do it is. What? Ooh, sweet.
Considering that we have the ability to use both of our thumbs. And I am a thumber, I am not a pincher.
When's somebody gonna do toes flying?
Oh my gosh.
You could do toe UTT angle mode. That would be my challenge, okay? UTT toe angle mode.
Had I gotten into FPV as a kid, I'm sure I would have tried it. I went through this whole phase as a child where I wanted to be able to do everything with my feet after I saw like a video of a person with no arms who
Me
did
too. I saw
everything
this
with their
video.
feet.
Once you
Yeah,
get
I saw this
through,
woman change a diaper without hands, and then she like zipped up her child's sweater, like grabs the bottom, her other toes grab the zipper, and I was like, okay.
Right? Like you can
I
do
wanna be a
everything.
so once you get through the gate the last time, fourth time, or the cube, and then you're done.
Yep. Crash
So-
land. That was an attempted celebration roll there at the end. Pretty decent with one hand.
Very interesting challenge.
That's right, clown.
By average. Let's see who was able to complete it. So first up we've got Callisto, and Callisto currently has a WH. He got a W in Agilyson's
Hey,
week
clown.
and a H in Daylight's week. So made it all the way to the finals without
Right.
any letters. Let's
Yeah,
see.
because we are in the finals now, clown, and so they get to make up their own tricks in order to try to knock out the other players. We're now in like a more traditional game of horse. And this was Sam's trick.
Oh look, he's doing thumb index. Okay, I'm gonna grab a beverage while I'm watching this.
See, I feel like that's...
Okay, got through. I'm going for the figure 8. Okay, got it.
Because the content created by this week's IGOW is, you know, not as entertaining as the pro status tricks that we're used to.
Right?
But absolutely fascinating if you actually try to put your brain inside their brain.
Right?
Sloop. Oh, got a little close to the tree. Good throttle control for one
I
hand.
was also wondering if
Yeah.
the guy whose video this is
Oh,
based
got
off
it.
of is wondering why he got a sudden influx of people coming to watch his videos.
Totally. I hope so.
Right? He's
I mean,
like,
let's
what's
shout
going
him out.
on
Let's
right
get some
now?
links.
Like,
Yeah, let's
go-
pull up the links.
Right,
I'll
go check
find
him
it.
out.
I'll put it in the chat right now.
Nice.
Let's get him some some subs while we're at it.
Yes, because there is
I'll
an
get
actual
myself.
pilot, one left, right? Is it just, or one left FPV who
Yep, I'm going there right now.
who flies with one hand and like is amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, 1.3K subscribers. So 1,300 subscribers, almost 1,400.
Yeah.
And here's a link, everybody that wants to. Don't leave this channel, okay? But if you want to check him out, or just go to YouTube and search One Left FPV like they're doing
Here's
right
them
now.
doing it.
Yeah, you gotta love stick cam. See, I mean, this is like artistic freestyle.
Right? One, like, he's amazing.
There's one other person who flies with one hand too.
If I could give him a challenge, I'd be like, hey, switch your fingers, you know? No using your index finger or your pinky.
Ever started racing?
This guy flies a little different. He uses his like
Then it's just flying just
his
like.
Yeah, this is Matt Nowakowski's sibling or cousin.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Look at me.
So he like pinches with one hand and uses the palm of his other
It took a
hand.
couple of laps, but I got a damn pat now. It actually.
Yeah, which to me makes a little more sense. Hold on, which two channels are on Palm?
He's on the Palm is yaw. Well, I'm not sure what mode he is, but if he's mode 1, it would be yaw and throttle.
Yeah, it took a couple of laps, but I got a damn pat now. It actually wasn't that hard.
Oh, you little. Chad, hey, can I talk to you over the woods?
Is he flying in angle mode? It's hard to tell. Anyway, couple
You guys
different
remember Final
pilots.
Glide Oz?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
All right, the old Rotor Riot days. So good job.
That was that was Road Riot 2016.
Vitalist,
That's a while ago.
Getting it done
1.0.
with.
I don't even know that Road Riot.
The one hand. Next up, we've got Akira. That's Carlos Vera. Let's see his
That was a
attempt.
pass, right?
Yep.
Like how he's got the camera like on a mic stand above him.
Okay.
Bruce seconding the idea that we need foot flying next. We could make it something really crazy where you have to extend both the sticks and like use your heels or something.
Oh, that would be so interesting.
I don't know if it deserves that reaction. But I'll do a personal challenge with you, Liz.
How about
If
like
you're into it as much as me, let's do this.
I think it would be fun to figure it out.
really tall sticks? You like stick straws on your
Yeah,
on your sticks, and then you have to like control them from really high.
That would be
With
fun.
like this.
Yeah,
Or
minimum
chopsticks, like
stick
chopsticks on.
length 12 inches. So you're like, you see, you just get someone's stick cam and it looks like this. That'd be fun.
Gillis says, please no.
And got it. Oh, celebration roll.
Oh, and he completed the celebration roll. Oh!
I think every one of these is going to end with a celebration crash. Let's see who pulls off the celebration
Nice job by
face
Akira.
punch. Give me the celebration
That power loop.
one-handed face punch, guys.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
clean. Let's see that power loop one more time.
I just need to do some flying. I haven't flown at all since Whooptopia. I've been slacking the last, what is that now, month?
Akira,
Yeah, I've been-
Akira using his left hand. I wonder if he's a lefty. So he's
Good
got
point.
the thumb on the pitch and roll, and his looks like
You think? I feel like the video is reversed. It is upside down, but you're right. Still a left hand.
Yeah.
it
I
has to be left hand because his thumb, right?
right,
Even if
yeah.
the video was reversed.
See, this is what happens when you're first learning FPV also. It's all about managing 4 channels. And what you do is you like notice one of the 4 channels is a little bit off, and then you make a change to that. But while you're doing that, you forget about the other 4 channels till
Yeah.
you're used to. You know, this is how it was for me just learning 4 channel.
All right. Next up, we've got Spit. So
Yeah,
he's the third
that was one of the
player
reasons why I
that
had to
had
fly
a
line of sight first.
WH going into this week. So both a Callista and Akira passed. So let's see if Spit
Good
also
job.
able
Are
to
we
get
gonna
it
keep
done.
3 WHs?
I mean, if a whole bunch of people pass it, we have to actually give Average Sam another letter somehow.
Right, that's what I was
How
saying.
he
He would get the
changes
whoop.
His
Or whoops.
his
Ooh, whoops. There we
whoop
go.
name to
He
hate,
could be
hate
the only
you
person
average.
to get 6 letters.
Spit's name is Hate You
Let's,
Average.
let's give him the honorary 6. If it, we'll see if that even shakes out.
Spit doing it inside.
Inside with
Super
Custy Cube,
Right.
which is always the Custy cubes are always the best cubes.
Did you see his pilot name?
Nice.
Gets through.
I was like, that doesn't say anything. When I figured it out, I was like, hat? AVG? Like, what kind of hat is that? Then I figured it out.
All right, the loop inside. That's me. Everyone else is
Akira says he is right hand.
going.
It was just this video.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And
Who's a lefty?
whoop. Nice.
Yes. By the way, love this room that you're in. What an awesome ceiling and room shape.
Wait, I didn't see that. What is this?
Got it.
Remember when Stingy was trying to hide the Tango 2 from the live stream while still having a game of quad with Cricket? This is more impressive. Thank you,
I
Clown.
don't remember that.
Work
Oh.
by Spit.
Oh yeah, thumbs
And
up.
it's
You should make
inside. I didn't think anybody would be able to do it inside.
Spit does everything inside. I think we've seen like one challenge from Spit outside, and that was because we made him go outside.
Spit ripping around now.
making it look
Oh.
easy.
Snap.
That's all right. Hey, to one up it, let's get somebody to do like some sign language. He did a thumbs up, and I was like, whoa, that's 5 channels. Imagine if you had someone doing sign language on their
Oh
other
my
hand.
lord. My
So
brain
you gotta
couldn't
learn
even
left-handed,
compute.
non-dominant hand sign language.
Spit killing it.
Oh my god. Danny and I were having this conversation the other day when we got
Yeah.
sucked into like drum videos. And we're sitting there and I'm just like, you've got this completely different beat on your leg. And then you've got
Yeah.
like, when you got 2 drums, you got 2 different beats. And then you've got the
They're
arms
channels.
doing different beats. And
Nice.
it's just like,
Look at that. He's
it's-
so relaxed.
it's too much. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's all about mixing channels. You know, adding 4 on top of 3 channels is a huge mind F. Adding 5 is 10 times the mind F of adding the 4th.
Right?
You know, but when you get up to 6 and 7, like some of these fancy pants drummers that are operating all these rhythms at once.
Yeah, no, my brain does not compute. It explodes at that point.
Yelp.
I saw this from Spit. Check him out on the sim. Like actually just flying a track. Inaccurate.
Awesome.
Actually like getting through one of the more complicated.
Wait, I was like, wait a second, I
tracks.
recognize this. And I'm like, because I've flown this track. I raced this track.
Where's the guy that solves a
Pretty
Rubik's
impressive.
Cube with one hand?
While flying with the other? Oh, man. How many levels of brain work is that?
Pretty impressive here. And he is an acro too. I thought maybe he was an angle, but nope. So cool stuff. People getting good at flying one hand in just 1 week.
Right?
Yeah, really.
That is amazing.
Next up, we've got Agilis. Agilis had a WHO going into the week.
Ooh.
His challenge was one of the hardest challenges. Everyone except for Daylight got a letter on
Yeah,
his week.
Agilis just gave everybody letters.
So Agilis got his second O on Daylight's week.
Wiping people out.
Let's check if he was able to do Sam's challenge. We call it the hand cramp challenge.
What? This looks really fast.
I don't think that was him flying one hand. I think that was just some.
Intro.
Yeah. It was pretty good though.
It is. It really is. It's obviously, coordinated 4-channel. It's not like oh yeah, that's so nice.
Damn.
Oh, man!
That was definitely the fastest one. When I saw the whole video was only a minute, I was like, oh. Let's see, it starts at 18. When does he finish?
It was the power loop for me. Like, it was just like,
Honestly, like I say, the whole thing is just obviously full-on 4-channel coordinated flight. You know, it's
I mean, holy hell!
yeah, that's very, very good.
That was
Incredible.
fantastic.
I don't get it, man. It feels like it would be a different
Like
kind
20
of still.
seconds.
I guess.
The whole thing. It's the whole thing done in 20 seconds. Dang. That must be work for Agilus.
Ah, damn it! I didn't even take a picture. Son of a bitch. Oh.
Big controller, let's look at his hand on it. Yeah.
Right? I was just
Oh,
thinking
look, he's
the same
going ring
thing,
finger
Drew.
thumb.
My two-handed ones don't even look that good.
Yeah, it's like
He's ring finger thumb,
like-
which is also pretty comfortable for me, honestly.
He's got like
I just-
his...
That was my original thought.
He's got his
Yeah, me
pointer or his middle finger like above it. He's doing
Oh,
like
so it's
a,
almost like he's
doing
pinching.
like a little pinch almost with his ring and his...
I feel
in
like
the
it would
middle
really help me
there.
if there was like an
Ooh.
extension of this part so that I
I feel
could.
like your
plant my
gimbals
palm out
actually
here
would make
instead
this
of
a lot
down here.
easier too, because your gimbals
I
don't
think
allow for any slippage.
I think Spit normally flies a TX.
Oracle.
16
It's like I
also.
don't know who my favorite pilot is anymore.
I think Spit also flies that controller normally, but he switched to his X
Right.
Lite
It's-
for this week so that it was smaller.
They're crazy. The
Oh,
things
right.
that they're capable of doing just makes you just like, oh.
Yeah, Agilus, super impressive one-handed flying. All right, and last but not least, we've got Daylight FPV. That's Daniel
cool.
Daylight, who is a clean slate, hasn't got a letter yet. Also, the last player remaining that played in IGOW Season 1. All right, let's see Daylight's video.
Hand cramp challenge. Triple pinch.
I don't know. I can't tell if there might be another hand sneaking in on the top gimbal there. Just kidding. That would be even harder. I'd fly like this. Oh, is there hell of wind right now? Parked on a steep angle. Oh yeah! Ooh!
Almost at the
Clutch
wall.
save for
Avoided
sure.
it.
Daylight's like, I'm going up! Nice, nice.
Get back through
I
there.
think he's fighting the wind so hard right now.
Right?
Did
Like,
you
what
see-
is he doing?
I think
He's
I
fighting
think
the
he
wind.
was saying that there was a lot of
I
wind.
feel like the tension is just like, oh, I'm on the edge of my seat with this one.
I know, the whole time you're just like...
Wait, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
Daylight doing the trick incorrectly.
Wait, Daylight. Wait,
Oh, let's go.
Wait a
wait,
second.
wait, hold on.
How much of this video is left? Okay. Love the suspense.
On switch. Nope, nope. And
I mean, if this trick kills a clean slate in finals.
better start sooner out of her.
Wait, where's clip number 2? Why does it say clip number 2? There's no clip number 2.
Okay.
Didn't start recording.
Oh, I forgot my DVR. That'd be pretty important. Okay. Start up. Okay, now we're recording. Okay.
Again, hardcore banked into the wind there. Oh, was that a child? I think I saw...
Now, come back down.
See, you know, he doesn't have a whole lot of indoor space to work with. We always see him in his parents' bedroom.
Right?
So he has to go out to the driveway. But it's windy.
Oh.
Dude, that's twice in a row. Daylight.
Daylight didn't follow the directions
Daylight,
properly.
8.
Okay.
How much
Oh,
video
let's
is left?
go.
I need to know. I can't just wait and find out.
Ooh, it's a successful celebration roll though.
Oh, we did it. Okay.
Okay, so there's still 40 seconds in this clip. But this may have been a misunderstanding of the trick. I don't.
Oh my God.
Hey, we've got solar panels.
Oh, we did it. Okay. I'm back in for landing. Okay. One-handed. Let's go.
Wait, Dan,
Wait.
tell us what this means.
Wait a second.
Tell us what
Daylight.
this means, Dan.
Wait.
One-handed.
It means Daylight.
I'm
It's his
confused.
first letter.
See.
Oh my
Send to the
god.
chat.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
I'm recording, right? Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Clean slate
I
broken.
am speechless.
Daylight did not. He flew through the loop, this cube, and then turned, and then instead of going through again and then turning and then doing the power loop, he just did the power loop after the first turn on
Look,
both
he's
clips.
in the chat. He says he's confused. Dan, clarify things up.
Grab the cube.
Ugh.
I mean, we watched the video at the beginning.
And we watched everyone else's video. You had to go through and then do a figure 8. You could turn either direction. You could turn left or right. And then after you did the figure 8, then you continued like you were going to do another figure 8, and then you do the loop.
They have to pass
On
through the
third
cube
turn.
3 times.
Yeah.
There's the initial,
Let's watch
take
the
off,
list do it
1,
again, since it only takes 20 seconds.
then go around 2, then come around 3,
through.
and finish up the power loop. Boom.
Well, on the one hand, we know that Daylight is indeed human. But it looks
And
like
then loop.
he took a letter because of a misunderstanding, not because of a skill thing.
Looks like he would have been able to do it if he had understood the trick properly.
Figure 8, then power loop immediately. Did we miss something, Daylight?
I don't know.
Did you figure 8?
Nope.
He's
he did
acting-
not figure 8. I watched it a bunch when I was because I had to edit it together for him. And I was
Hold on,
like,
read
what's
his
going
chat.
on?
Let's respond to him directly, because I don't want this to feel sour at all. He's in the chat saying, it says figure 8, then power loop immediately. I watched Averages Week a whole bunch of times.
Yep, but
So
he just
he-
didn't understand it
He
quite.
came into this presentation thinking that he had achieved it. So walk him through this piece by piece, Dan.
I mean, it's pretty clear. He just didn't do the
But it's
second
not.
turn.
Watch it again.
Okay, so
Watch it
So
again
you
and
did-
explain it to him while it's being watched.
So if we watch
Not
so you need to
Agilys's.
Agilys's
his.
is quick because so you have to
So you
fly
gotta
through
go
once,
1 gate.
then you do
2
a figure
gate.
8.
Alright.
So you pass through a second time in a figure 8 motion. And you turn again like you're gonna continue the figure 8. And then loop this time. And then once you're back through, now it ends. So Daylight instead did. He goes only through the first time, then he turns, a little squirrely.
And he goes through a second time, but not the third time.
Yes, then he
So
only.
he needed to hit a total of 6 individual gates, going through the cube 3 times.
Yeah.
But he went through the cube twice and hit 4 gates. So he didn't do the final spin around before his power loop.
Ooh! I didn't
Which
realize
means
that. Average had
this-
offered a prize for doing it indoors.
Oh, so who gets the prize if both
Peter.
Spit.
Spit and Agilis did it inside?
Yeah.
Is it whoever did it first? I think Spit did
Yeah.
it first.
You had to do it
So-
first.
And then he should turn there.
This is the
So
second
he
time.
should turn after this one around.
Yeah, so
the
when he
corner.
goes through right here,
He should turn right.
then you should turn either left or right.
No, it has to be right again because it would continue.
Yeah, it has to be a figure 8.
Oh,
Another
okay.
figure 8 motion. He already turned left the other time, and then the same thing in the second one.
Well, that's the second time that Daylight
Now he's saying,
has
never mind.
taken-
He sees the problem now.
This is the second time Daylight's taken a letter in finals over a misunderstanding, actually. Because that happened last season too, didn't it?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't continuous loop
no, he
motion
just
last
did-
season. He accidentally went forward a little bit. And then...
No, it was. I thought it was when he was inverted yawsping against Stephen
Oh,
K.
yeah.
He had the tip of his thing dipped down over the side, and he didn't understand
That's right.
going into it.
I was thinking
that,
of his
it
very
needed to be on
first
the top.
letter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is a game changer.
That makes it a lot more even.
Yeah. Big
Now we
love
got
to Daylight, in spite of missing that
WHs.
trick. Yeah.
And a WHO, so it's a lot closer now.
It is a lot
That's
closer
a
now.
major game changer.
For all the
Pressure
rest-
is on.
For
That's
all the
gonna
rest
really
of these
inspire-
weeks,
Oh,
too,
we did it.
everyone only has to make one person fail. So we've
Ah.
got Spitz trick up for week 32,
So you know what?
And
You're
week 30.
still kicking ass, Daylight.
week 33,
Oh, yeah.
and week 34 are going to be Callisto and Akira in some order that will be chosen randomly,
Oh,
and then we'll be on to round 2. So
I'm back in for a landing.
it'll be
So
interesting
this
to
is
see.
gonna.
Daylight has to
Now-
complete
One-handed,
3 more
let's go.
people's tricks, and then he won't have another trick until round 2.
Sorry to interrupt you, and I never ever want to
One-handed.
speak over you. I was just gonna say that this now is when the Stephen K. 150 Packers come out because
Right?
the WHs and even Agilis with WHO, this is now within reach.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? The championship of IGOW2, the sponsorship from Tiny Whoop, everything is up for grabs, and is a step closer for Akira,
Oh.
Callisto, and Agilis.
If Daylight,
Daniel says that he did it right the first time, watched it again, saw it the other way, redid it, and then thinks he even messaged Sam about it. Ugh!
so
Go
Daylight,
with your gut instincts,
That
no matter
means-
what it is in life.
if Daylight fails one of Spit, Akira, or
That's such good
Callisto's
advice.
challenges, he'll tie with them, or he'll be tied.
Yeah.
Well, assuming they don't get, well, yeah. So the chance to tie up, before he had a nice 2-letter cushion after his week, bumped everyone out 2 letters away from him. But now, a little misunderstanding and only 1-letter cushion for Daylight above Akira, Spit, and Callisto, and then Agilis still hanging there with Who looking super strong.
Right?
Definitely the most impressive one-handed.
Agilis is going to come in and win it with a who.
Good.
Watch. Bam.
So,
You guys think we
gonna be
should?
an interesting run out to the finish here. We'll have. It's probably gonna be. I'm not sure if we'll get to.
What were you saying,
we'll
Jesse?
probably get to around 3, but probably only with like two or 3 people. I would think. We'll see.
I was making a little joke about maybe we should give Average 1 free letter, bring him back in just because the trick was awesome. You know, I'm always trying to flex whatever I've got to try to hand out extra
Right.
free letters in the
Give
middle of your
people
strict game. I'm trying to,
chances.
yeah, I'm trying to act like
Hey, One Left
Yeah,
FPV just joined the chat.
Hey, what's up, One Left FPV?
You missed all the action One Left, but you've got some competition on the one-handed flying now. Have a look at Agilis. Pull up
Yes,
Agilis.
thank you so much for being the inspiration for this week's challenge.
This was our most
True that.
impressive one-handed flyer this week. Agilis.
And by the way, you're the only person out of all these one-handed flyers that goes index pinky. We've got index ring.
Yeah.
This is index ring finger, isn't it? Oh no, he's pinching. Is he pinching?
He's
with
like pinching it with his
and
ring
middle?
and yeah.
Yeah.
He even
Oh,
has his
I love
pinky
that.
on it a little
Try
bit
that
too.
Oh, that does
the
feel
pinky.
good. That feels good to me. That's better than my thumb and middle finger, which I really liked. But having 2 fingers on there helps. Like having a pinch, I feel like I got chopsticks in my hand right now. But
Very nice.
you know, I'm an armchair commentator at this point.
Let's watch one left
Only left.
videos while he's here.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? I can't
I
hear
wonder,
any of
One
them.
left.
Sorry.
How long did it take you to like work out the way you flew with your one hand? Did you try other things like with your thumb or something before you settled on the pointer and pinky style that you have?
That feels like way harder to me. But obviously, I wouldn't know. You would know. But that just feels
I
like
like
it'd be
how he has the radio sideways on his chest when he does it.
Me too. Yeah, obviously way more comfortable.
Right?
It's like he's been flying that way his whole life.
And it's so flowy too. Like, I mean, honest to God, like if he didn't have his stick cam in the corner, I'd have absolutely no idea that he flew like that.
Oh,
Like, he flies so well.
Took a lot of like natty type inverted and stuff.
this is an awesome Matty environment right here. You know? What a beautiful place to fly. I would love to fly there. You know, you just run around, clear out a couple ghost branches from the clutch places, and then rip.
So flowy, great music. This is an enjoyable video to watch.
I like that move where it's kind of like an Immelman, but then you don't flip over. You just half Matty back to right up.
Yeah, amazing. You are a fantastic pilot.
Yeah, props.
Oh, right.
Barrett just says, I want to be able to fly as good as him with 2 hands.
Yeah, I saw that.
The trippy spin.
Right? Look at that trippy spin with
You
like
have to-
dead center at the top of the
You
screen.
have to push them both out. That's really weird.
So good. Yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to his channel, definitely subscribe.
Check
Yeah,
out
throw the guys
One
up.
Left FPV.
So under the rules, Dan, would Average technically get a letter this week?
Was 6 or 5? He would have gotten a letter.
Because he
Let's
did-
give him
he
one.
needed,
Give him an S.
yeah, he
He had
needed
to-
2 people to fail. Right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he had 6 people left when he would have been right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So for Spitz Week, 5 people left. So he has to get 1 Daylight, Akira, Callisto, or Agilis to fail.
I can't wait. All right, can we watch that?
The next
Challenge?
week's challenge.
Hmm? Oh, what the challenge is?
Yeah, let's watch the challenge.
What is the
Yeah.
challenge? Thanks again for the inspiration, One Left, and thank you for stopping by.
This is the week number 32 challenge, right? 32.
There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Ah, that's right. Clover FPV made this. I like that it just popped up in the corner like that.
So this is Spit Peter Dribble's challenge. So
Right?
Two
Average
tri-
is the first person with 6 letters.
you have to do it inside with 10-foot max ceiling height. Both tricks in one clip with no bumps or ground taps. You can do the 2 tricks in either order. The 2 tricks are a Burani on a doorway-sized obstacle with constant loop motion and level horizon on the inverted yaw spin, and then a Matty flip through the top and bottom gates of a triple gate stack. And the focus, he says here, is that the inverted yaw spin is level and that you're clearly using yaw, not any roll.
And this is
No rolls.
this is all text that you okayed before this clip was shot, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So Barani, if people don't remember, is a half power loop, and then at the top you do a inverted 180-degree yaw spin right there, and then finish it off with a Matty flip. So you can see here he kind of points out what he's looking for in the slow motion. You gotta, when you're up at the top, you gotta make sure that the horizon's pretty level, and then the main idea is that you're clearly using yaw, not like rolling to switch over to the Matty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is
I
it
get
not jumping?
Hey, Ishti. Ishti just says, so now we know how to give daylight a letter. You don't make it hard, you make it confusing.
That's so smart.
Nico just pops in. He's like, whoa, daylight got a letter?
It is a big whoa, frankly.
So, Spitz, Indoor Barani, and TGS Matty Flip will be the challenge that the pilots must attempt for week number 32. So, we'll see how everyone goes with that. If Spit can't get one person to fail, he will pick up his O. If he can get one failure, then that person will get a letter, or more than one failure. Those people will pick up letters. And then the last two tricks of finals round 1 will be week 33 and 34. Akira and Callisto's trick in whatever order they get chosen. And then we will move on to round 2. And in round 2 is going to work a little bit different than the other rounds, so on the 12th, Spit's trick is due. On the 19th, week 33 will be due. And then on the 26th, week 34 will be due. And your challenge for round number 2 will also be due on the 26th. And then right after, at midnight on the 26th, we'll draw the challenge for
Week 1, round 2.
Yeah, challenge 1 of round 2, which would be week 35. So if all 5 of the pilots make it, then we'll draw from all of theirs. If someone moves out before then, obviously, then their challenge doesn't move on to round 2.
Yep.
So should be interesting to see. I don't think any of the pilots have made their round 2 challenges.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Rue. See you later.
Same thing as
See you,
last
Rue.
time,
Thank
guys.
you.
Just send me the trick info, and then I'll ask you some questions and clarify all the details, then give you the secret hand motion, just like last time, that you have to have in there before or after your trick. All right. Yeah. So we got Spitz, and then Callisto's, and Akira's, and everyone, especially now that they both passed, or they all passed averages week, everybody will definitely have their challenge drawn in round 1, and while they're actually active now, for
Yeah.
sure. So it should be an interesting finish to round 1, and we'll see how round 2 goes. Remember, round 2, you can't do the same trick you did before. Oops. So if Agilis is making another challenge, he can't do another UTT. He has to make up a different type of trick. And if Average was still in, he couldn't do another one-hand trick.
What defines a UTT? Like, because he could still
A
do
race.
some series of tricks in a time frame, right?
Yeah, he could do like a daylight trick where you have to do like the
Certain
tricks
time.
in a certain
Yeah.
amount of time. But he couldn't just do another
Yeah, you couldn't
race
just
track.
do another racetrack
Yeah.
trick.
And he does that.
Yeah, but you could do, you have to, how many power loops can you do in 60 seconds?
Same type of thing, like, who else do we have? Spit's next round, he can't do another indoor Barani. You can't have, like, your main focus of your trick again. It's just so, like, if there's one thing you could do, you can't, like, just do it every week.
Yeah.
One thing
Yeah.
you could do that everyone else couldn't do.
Every single week, you must start your trick with a Rubik's Cube, into a Matty, into an orbit.
Hey, Dan, I gotta say props to you on not giving me any clues about the daylight drama that unfolded today.
I
You
didn't
knew
even-
coming into this live stream, right?
Yeah,
I
he
literally
did.
didn't even know until, like, 15 minutes before the stream, because I slept in and then Daylight didn't give me access to his little drive files last night until this morning. So then I edited up his video, and I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't seem like he did it right. And then I was like, oh, there's another clip. And then I was like, wait a minute, he didn't do it right in that one either.
Yeah, that's all the drama that I went through.
I was like, that was so edge of your seat.
At one point, I was like, show me how much of this clip is left. I was like, he's not going to get a letter, is he? And Dan gave this look, and I was like, oh my God, maybe? The answer is yes. Nelson G's.
Daylight.
There is no more clean slates in IGOW Season 2 as of today.
Right?
That's epic.
30 weeks clean slate, and then week number 31. I don't think that was as long as Steve, though. I feel like Steve's was slightly
Steve's
longer.
clean slate.
I think, yeah, because...
Oh, so Stephen K.
Because
with the clean slate record.
Well, I think it was like the same time period. It was still the finals, but I think it was just that the actual season last year lasted longer than this actual season.
Oh, yeah.
So, so technically, Steve lasted longer, even though I think it's in like the same time frame.
Let's see. Steve K. Season 1. Made it to week 35 before getting a letter. So Daylight 5 weeks short of the Steve K. Season 1 record. Or 34 weeks short. He got 34 weeks before he picked up his first letter.
Yeah, but it's still finals round 1. It was still the same time period. Like I said,
it was week 3 of finals round 1.
Week 3 of the finals, which is exactly when Daylight just got his, right? Week 3?
5.
Week 5. So Daylight technically lasted longer.
Well, I don't know if you
depends on how you define it. It's no longer. Yeah.
All right.
Does anybody speak Russian? Unfortunately, one left is Russian and does not understand English very well. But we appreciate you for hanging out.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Jesse for joining us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely narrowed it up a bit in the finals here. These last 3 weeks should be interesting to see how it shapes up for round 2. If Daylight can hold his advantage here, or if he'll get tied up with some of the other pilots. If Agilis can hang on with his Who, or if he's gonna fall down.
I would agree, Oracle. Oracle says that this season the tricks are more condensed and harder sooner, so he thinks Daylight lasted longer.
Yeah, definitely harder sooner.
Yeah.
I think these final. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, there's also like season 1 was just like Danny was kind of making it up every week as it went along. Now we have like a basis for what we did, and we're like, okay, well, we need to try to fix this because season 1 did last a long time.
I think this one has been pretty even as far as like people
Oracle.
whooping out. If you look here,
Hey, what an epic spreadsheet.
People whoop out like pretty consistently.
Yeah, I mean, if
every
you
week.
could zoom out, it would be like a exponential reverse exponent, right?
Yeah.
What's it?
What is it?
It looks like it follows a consistent line, and everybody falls somewhere on it.
Mm-hmm. It would be. I think it would be a very nice stair step.
Yeah.
Look at that, and then it starts to stretch because these are the hardcore.
Yeah.
People.
This could have been different too if Agilis's challenge came up later. Like then so many people probably wouldn't have whooped out the first finals week.
Do you have a chat for finals people? Because I keep wanting to light a fire under their asses and try to get some Stephen K. 150 Packers. I'm tempted to say that if TinyWhoop.com can support these finalists in some way that lets them pull 150 packs. Like if you were to say, Jesse, if you sent me 10 batteries, that would let me charge my charge revolution, keep up with my ambition. I'd be like, okay, I'll do that. Right. You know, I'm just saying.
Add Jesse to the IGOW2 finalists chat.
If I can request that, so I'd love to offer these guys some freebies or whatever it would take. I mean, I know some people are international.
Jesse for
all right, but give them a way to hit me up. Will you temporarily have me? You can kick me out, and Jesse, I'm not going to drop any ads in there or anything.
You know what? we're supposed to do? Give away a set of the
Danger onesies?
the new 0802s.
Yeah, so we've got, well, we just call them 802s. Dan, help me make the resolution.
802s. What
I
are the
just
new
don't
ones?
like that.
25,000?
25,000 kV. Let me grab a sec. Just a sec.
Holy
All right.
criminy crickets!
People, should we just look through everyone in the chat that's here, and then write them down? Do you have a piece of paper? Everyone if you're here in the chat and you haven't said anything yet the whole time, say something in the chat now. Because we're gonna.
Okay, so
give you...
did we let a bunch of people leave? Is the problem?
That's okay, as long as they said something in the chat at one
Oh,
point.
down, dog. Send me some bats
cool,
and
all right.
anything, brush.
So here they are.
So we got Spit, first comment.
802, 25,000 kV onesies. I decided to not call these danger onesies just because I only had a couple people actually have danger with the danger onesies.
Oh yeah,
so
did anyone actually burn out their batteries or motors or anything with them?
Yeah. That happened. Well, first of all, I have notes all over my website saying these are not warranted, so
Yeah.
I don't think I was made aware of all of them.
Uh-huh.
All the issues. One guy just recently, this is kind of sad, posted a video of him ripping the danger onesies. Then it flew obviously fine, then broke one, and then emailed me and told me, he posted a video like publicly, then broke one, and then emailed me saying that it showed up broken after he posted a video in my group.
It's like, bro.
He's like, check out these awesome danger onesies, and then evidently he broke one flying, and I'm still gonna replace it. I'm still sending him. It's overseas, so I'm making the guy pay shipping, but I am gonna send him a motor for my very last set. But not before I have a conversation, because I'm trying to figure out like if I'm reading this whole situation right. You know, don't tell me. He said when it showed up, the motor didn't spin at all. And I'm like, well, you only ever ordered one set, and you live in France. Like, what? You didn't get these from your friends. So, kind of sad that people out there still want to scam like a one-person business, but I'm still going to give him the motor. But yeah, there's been a couple cases, but for the most part, you know, Jessica Droneheart got online and said, I really wish Jesse would stand behind these motors because they're solid and they're excellent. And I was like, hey, I may stand behind them, but I just haven't tested them as much as I should before I'm releasing them. So I'm just being explicit about that. So yeah, the 25,000 kV motors that we're about to give away with Dan doing some rushed sort of tallying and paperwork right now. You know, we used to go with the juice names, so I gave this one a little juice name down in the corner, and I went with Zeus. Back when we had juice names for all these motors, I'm kind of transitioning to talking about them in terms of size, because I was at Flight Test hanging out with a bunch of people, and someone was like, what motors are those? And I was embarrassed to say Moose Juice. I was like embarrassed to say that in front of all these people, Moose Juice motors. And I kind of got called out on it, and I was like, wait, I can't even say it, I gotta change it.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, Martian McFly. What's up? But
I wrote you before, but you didn't answer Jesse. So listen, I don't check all of my message requests on Facebook. It would be really hard to get through all of them. If I was a better person, I would. But Dan, if I will exit through the gift shop any day you want. But if you wouldn't mind just temporarily adding me to the finalist chat, I'll be super respectful with no spoilers to the public. I'm not gonna, you know, I'll be so good. I'll be so good. But I just would love a channel to offer some freebies to these people on the condition that they go like 150 packs. That's huge, okay? That's more than a day. Like that's a ton of flying.
That is a lot.
But if you're willing to get to that level, if you want IGOW2, if you want the sponsorship that bad, I want to support that. And who wouldn't want to support that?
All right.
Oh, yeah. I'm like,
So
you just need to have a wife or partner like Steve K's wife, who looked at him and said, you get your butt back in that room and you win this.
That was the sweetest part of season 1, in my opinion.
We've
Right?
got 16 people. That sounds about right. We have 15 current viewers. If you haven't said anything yet in the chat. Last few seconds to do it. We've got
1 out of 16, the best odds you've ever gotten on one of my giveaways, guys. I'm usually dropping into 34,000 person group and getting hundreds of entries.
We've got Spit, Barrett, Callisto, Rue, Edgar, Oracle, Smurf, Agilis, Rock, Clown, Akira, Daylight, One Left, AV FPV, Nico Del Rey, and Martian McFly. Oh, Steve K's here.
Hey, Steve,
What's
she is
up,
the best. Your wife is amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad you showed up and caught that candidly. What's up, dude?
Steve K, IGOW Season 1 champion, number 17 on the giveaway. All right, let's do a random number generator.
You've been searching Rand Paul and Rand Paul and Randall Park. And I was looking at the Google automatic villains.
That's like the most common ones.
Good old
All
Google.
right, between 1 and
I'm like,
7.
we don't Google Rand Paul. There's zero reason to ever Google that man in this house.
You're not getting political. We're not getting political around here. I don't Google him either, but whatever. Fine, if anybody out there
Well, I
watching,
can't
if you
say
wanna
that there's
Google Rand
zero
Paul,
reason.
I love you anyway. I mean, I'm just riding down the middle, you know. Everything
Right.
is so divided right now.
Oh, no,
I'm
I
so
was-
scared to say anything in front of the tiny wheel community because I'm afraid I'm going to offend 17,000 people no matter what I say.
Right. That's one of my big things is like as much as I would love for IGOW to like be this ginormous thing, I prefer not to have 17,000 people mad at me because I slip
Yeah.
and say something on a live stream. Like I'm
Well-
way too blunt, I'm way too open, and I really don't give a F
I love
about
that
anything.
about you, too. But don't underestimate the compassion and, you know, these people in the community really are smart and thoughtful. And
Oh, yeah.
they're probably not going to, like, storm out of the room if you say something political, but I'm just leaning away from that in general.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, sorry
I
I
was
brought
gonna
that
say,
up.
I mean, hasn't it always been you don't talk politics and religion? But I feel like in 2021
Oracle says
we
he's
really
gonna win.
shouldn't.
All right, here we go.
Oracle says he's going to win.
We have 17 people. The giveaway, random
The
number
prize
generator.
is some 2,500 KV802.
Number 12. Daylight. FPV. What do you know? What do you want?
Daylight. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say run it again.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Daylight,
since Daylight's
obviously,
already
if
sponsored.
you want anything from tinyup.com, Daylight gets it. He's a sponsored pilot, just like Steve K. Steve K, you need to hit me up. I don't know if you're still in the air lately, but
Sponsored.
I'd love to send you a care package over to the land down under, Steve. But Daylight gets these whenever he wants.
All right, already sponsored. Next go. 3.
Callisto!
Hey.
Who was
Callisto.
literally just saying that he goes like 20 bucks a challenge. Bam, look at that, Callisto. I spend about $20 a challenge, and now you just came up on some motors.
Callisto, Josh
Nice.
Galbraith. Hit Jesse up. 4.
Yeah, I want to get a chat going with you right now. Maybe I'll finally get added just temporarily to the finalist chat. Just maybe temporarily.
Oh yeah, I'll let you hear. Finalists.
I'm happy to exit at any moment. I'm not trying to be a part of the Cool Kids Club. It helps to have a channel without working to make an offer like that to the finalists without going through a bunch of message requests. It just makes life a little easier.
All right. Congratulations to Callisto winning the motors.
Hey!
Consolation award for Daylight. Daylight's consolation award.
Callisto's like, no
This is
way!
W.
Yes, Callisto, you got him.
All right.
Sorry, Oracle. Hey, should we make Oracle an honorary winner and send him a set too, just for
Oracle-
tradition?
Are you still Oracle 3 sets of
Brush
motors? Did
Yes,
you ever make him a code for that?
nobody lasted longer than Oracle flying brushed.
Yep.
Oh,
He won his own
awesome.
challenge.
So yes.
Yeah, I knew you'd win that, and I'm so happy to give you free brush motors. I think I have in the past. Let me know.
Where's all my? Where's all
Yes,
my
you are
cards?
technically a finalist.
Oh,
Michael Manos private
the
messaging me.
living room because I had to go look
Oracle, holler at me
Yeah, Oracle, don't forget about your Oracle challenge.
Right?
First challenge. We've said at the beginning of the, if you guys didn't hear about that, at the beginning of the season, if anyone outlasted Oracle FPV flying brushed every week, they would win 3 sets of brush motors, and if he didn't, then he would win the brush motors. And nobody made it even close to as far as he did, which was all the way to the finals, finishing 60th
Check out.
overall.
Epic.
Nice work by Michael Maddox. All right, everybody.
One left. FPV's Instagram.
That's about everything. You got anything else to say, Jesse?
I got nothing else, man. Thanks to all the finalists. Mad props and big respect. And yeah, thank you so much for having me on, Saganos.
Of course.
One left says check his Insta.
Yep.
Whoop love.
One left _ FPV. I just followed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, give out those subs.
Paul's acted a one-way whoop week. Yeah.
Oh.
Several
Yes.
We're gonna at the end of the IGOW, I'm gonna put together all the one-way whoops into a video, and then we'll vote on who's had the best one-way whoop.
my
Oh,
gosh.
there's a whoop. I was going to
That
say, do you
person-
fly whoops? One left. I see a whoop.
That person wins what's it called? A JAS.
Yes.
Just a switch, and then all
I
the
love
other ones
my
get a set of props.
JAS. It's
So-
fantastic.
Little prizes for you if you had a one-way whoop during one of the weeks.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right.
That's total.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Congratulations to Callisto
Yes.
on winning the motors. And she'll see you next Thursday. We'll do the draw for week number 33.
That would be the 11th.
Yep, week 33. And then next Saturday we'll have the recap of Spitz week, his indoor Barani. We'll see if anyone fails or if Spit gets the letter.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Adios.
Thanks for joining us,
Bye,
Jesse.
everybody.
Hasta
My
luego.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out. One left. Very cool that you came by.
Yeah.
I wonder how he heard about it. I wonder if Sam actually knows it.
All right.
Later, Steve.
I wish I knew some Russian. I don't even know how to